Hello, hello, my name is Daniel, this is Silver Sun Gaming, and welcome to Hype, the Time Quest. This is one of my favorite childhood games, and it's actually the first game I ever beat beginning to end. Now, the basic synopsis to this game is it's Playmobil, The Legend of Zelda. And it's what I had when everyone else was playing Ocarina of Time. I had this, and it's really a good game for what it is. So without further ado, I think I'm just going to jump right into the game here.
Wretched statue! That's the last time I try to change you into a knight! I know no one can see me, but that's no reason to make fun of me just because I can't do it.
I love Go Good. That's an amazing character.
To own a knight. What a wonderful dream. He would pick my herbs, protect my mana, do chores around the house. I must do it. I must! Caelum, auctoritas magia transformare statua in caballarius servicium.
Fun fact about this spell is it's basically Go Good praying to transform this knight so that he can serve him. And here he is, Hype, the hero of our tale. He only gets 2 lines in this whole game. The first one's here.
I remember. I'm Hype.
A little bit of exposition.
I was transformed into a statue by a powerful black knight. He threw me back into the past. Help me, young magician. I must return to my own time. I have to protect my betrothed and my king, Taskin IV, and take revenge on...
There now, calm yourself, Sir Knight. But did you say Taskin IV? But our king's Taskin I. Very well, I'll help you. My name is Go Good, but I'm still quite inexperienced. I'm not a particularly brilliant magician. I'm worth little more than a melted plastic. But the challenge will be exciting. Right, after such a long journey through time, you'll need some training. Come with me and we'll get your coordination back for you.
And Go Good runs off down to the training yard. So this is a simple little game. As you can tell, it's in the medieval era. Sword and shield and magic stuff. Sword and sorcery. You swing your sword, blow up these barrels here. Pretty neat.
You've been imprisoned
level.
in the rock for a long time. It's only natural you're a bit rusty. So let me give you a small reminder. You can do all the actions by pressing the space bar. You can run using the caps key and jump using the control key. But a great knight really must be a skilled swordsman. To unsheath or resheath the sword, use the X key. You can then fight using the space bar. If you want to practice, try and hit the 2 targets on this mannequin.
I'm not sure if Go Good knows he was breaking the 4th wall, or if using a keyboard is actually a legitimate means of fighting in this world. And as a kid, I was so confused when Goku would say caps key. It really means the shift key, not the caps lock.
You must also use your crossbow for fighting from a distance. To draw and put away the crossbow, press Z. You can then take aim with the arrows and fire with the spacebar. To improve your vision, hold the 0 insert key down. If you want your aim to be more precise, hold the caps key down. Here are some crossbow bolts. Use them to try to hit the 2 targets on this mannequin. Then we'll move on to the last mannequin.
Yay, crossbow bolts. So we just use Z to open up the crossbow. You can use 0 insert to look around. But I don't need that, so we'll just shoot that target, and we'll shoot that target. Oh, lazy magician. Can't even just walk to the next target. Has to use magic for everything.
This is how you use magic. With a weapon in your hand, choose your magic spell using the delete key. Then, cast the spell by pressing Enter. Now, try and hit the 2 targets on this mannequin.
Ooh, magic. You are now the master of magic. Focus, magicum, javelin. There are 12 different magical spells, 3 elements, and 4 spells for each element. All of them are the same. So to use magic, draw your sword or your crossbow, and you push enter. Boom, there we go.
Hype, it's time for you to start your quest. I know that the Royal Jewel allows you to journey through time, but I don't know how. You must begin your search for the Royal Jewel in the fortress in the town of Torras. There are many treasures there. I'll have a look through my old books, and with any luck, I'll discover how the Royal Jewel allows you to journey through time. Come back and see me with the jewel. I'm sure to have some more information by then. Here's the key to the bridge portal. You can select it in your inventory by pressing Tab. Good fortune.
I guess I think for a minute before giving me the key, huh? You now have the key which opens the gate to Go Good's Manor. There's really not a whole lot to explore around here. Like, we can go up to the main courtyard up here. Not a whole lot here. So what's the stuff here? In later eras, you can actually go inside, but not in the era of Taskin the First. And let's just get off this wall, shall we? Getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully it doesn't show up in the video. We can run down over this way. Looks like this little cave over here that you can't get in here either. Not until the later eras, at least. And so we just run down this bridge. And you've found a green herb. This herb restores your magic powers. To use it, you must select it in your inventory. And you've collected a blue potion. This potion will help restore your health. To use it, you must select it in your inventory. Useful. And we have the currency of the game, plastics. You've collected a bag of plastics. The plastic is the unit of currency in the kingdom. Good to know. So there's a little exploit that speedrunners use to get through this area without even having to collect the key from Go-Good. That is to jump up here on this rock. There's like a little space where you can kind of stand. Let's see if I can get it real quick. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Then they'll just kind of run, jump, and go over it. But I want to do it the intended way and use the key. So we'll just open that here.
It's only me again, Sir Knight. I just wanted to offer you some advice. Each time you see a lectern such as this, it means you can save your adventure. Just press the spacebar when you're near a lectern. A knight who undertakes a quest like yours must be prudent. You must record and save as you progress, so you don't have to start all over again.
Ooh, so meta. Yeah, so save point, and as you can tell, the spacebar is the main action key in this game. But I'm gonna skip that one. I don't need to save right now.
Sorry. I won't bother you again, Knight. I promise. I've got something that might be useful to you. It's a map of the kingdom. You can consult it by pressing the end key. On the map, your symbol shows where you are. The flashing X shows you where you have to go. Anyway, I'll leave you in peace now. Don't forget, you must find the royal jewel in the fortress and then come back and see me. Here's the map, Hype. Good luck.
You don't actually have to go back to Go Good if you know where to go. But for the sake of you guys who have probably never even heard of this game, I will. So we've got these wolves here. A lot of the enemies in this game you can actually skip over. There's not like any leveling in this game, at least not from killing enemies. But you can always get cool drops out of them. Take that, Wolfie. And you don't actually kill anything; they just go dizzy and stuff. Kind of kill over, knocked out. So that's a good thing. Now you may have noticed a little beehive icon appear in the lower right-hand corner. That is to show how many of these I've taken out in the world. There are 10 here in the forest. There are also 10 in the town of Torras. And when you get all 10 in each area, you get a prize. So I'll be shooting these as we go along. So there's this one here. Is there also one up in the cave there? Or is that's not this era, is it? Nope. Okay. That's gonna be later on. So we'll go back to the sword here. Some bats over here. Not a fan of them. But there's another beehive, which we'll get in a minute. Bats are easy to kill, they're one hit. Ah, one more time. Oh yeah, kill all the bats, you get a free blue potion. So that's nice. There we go. So that's 3 beehives down, another green herb. Another lectern down here if you need it. I don't. This game's easy enough. Till you get to the later eras.
Aha! No one ventures into our forest without our leave, Sir Knight. And I don't know whether your gold or your weapons will be enough to pay for your safe passage. Ha 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 ha!
Oh, dodge the knife. You want to attack me? You want to fight? Let's do this, brigand. And we got some crossbow bolts here. Okay, then after you kill him, an archer appears somewhere. I think? No, not here yet? Oh well. We'll get him in a minute. So there's another beehive here. Oop, lag. There we go. So there's that one, so that's 4. This place right here is called the monastery. And I think right here is a guaranteed spawn for crossbow bolts? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, green herb. So there goes that theory. We have a little lectern over here. Res Historicae. The monastery was founded a very long time ago by iterant monks. These monks wanted to set up a place of contemplation For any person living with regard for others, having found a welcoming land, the monks made this their permanent residence. That's nice to know. I honestly haven't read a whole lot of these because I never really cared to, but for the sake of the viewers, I will. Plus, it'll teach me something new about this game that I didn't know before. So there's gonna be another brigand behind this tree here. But first, let's pull out that crossbow and get this beehive over here. That's another one. And for fun's sake, there we go. Let's light your feet on fire. There we go. That's it. Drop some plastics. Take your money. Thank you. Got those boars over there. We'll deal with them in a minute. So the hitboxes on these are a little strange. You don't have to hit right on. You can just you only need to be close enough. Let's see if we can hit that one too. That's good. Right there. So that's 7 out of 10. We're almost done. Oh. Yeah, these guys aggro really, really quick. See, he didn't even see me, and he just kind of charged around the tree here. And that's all of them. Awesome. Okay, I believe there's another one over here. Yes. So you can hold shift to really tighten your aiming. And I almost missed that jump there. So we have this kid here. This kid is Willet. How much money do I have? I don't have enough for him. You can tell the money. If you look in the bottom of the screen, you have the sword, which tracks your health. The number 40 underneath that is how many plastics you have. Then you also have your shield, which represents your armor, which the less armor you have, the more damage you take. And then on the left is your MP, or your magic points. Let's actually top that off. So we'll talk to Willet later, because he'll have a nice prize for us later. Nope, it's not this side, is it? Or is it over here? I don't know how many beehives I have now. Forgot where the other ones are. Okay, anyway, yeah, we'll get that later. So we have a guard over here. This is one enemy you do actually have to fight. And we will in a minute. I want to what's in here. More bolts, okay. Oh, hit me. Let's do this. Do you mind? Thank you. So he disappears. And now this woman appears behind these bars here.
Good riddance! He wouldn't stop ogling me, the horrible man! Yuck! Welcome to the fair city of Torras, Sir Knight. You'll find the villagers very friendly. But be careful if you go near the fortress. The king doesn't trust strangers. He fears the spies from the monastery. If you do go into the fortress, it's at your own risk. Well, handsome knight, you do look exhausted. You should go and refresh yourself at Bonin's Inn.
So she's just kind of here to welcome visitors to the lovely town of Torras. And I love the voice acting in this game. It's all so very good. So one more thing though. There is a beehive up here. I need to go back a little bit. There we go. That is 9. There's one more beehive out there. We'll find that later. I don't really need it just yet. But we can go into the town of Torras right now. Nice big doors. What a lovely sight this place is. So there are beehives around. First and foremost, there's one right here. Right outside this shop. So this little shop here, You can get a blue potion and a green herb. You cannot jump up to collect these. They're not collectibles, unfortunately. But you can talk to the shopkeeper.
Sir Knight, I'm the man for you. Because I'll sell you what I make best. Don't forget now, this is the one and only stall where quality comes first, last, and always. Look at my prices. They cannot be beat. Make your choice.
I don't need either of these, but in case you end up playing this game, this is a good place to know. So here in the era of Tuscan the First, green herbs go for 25 plastics and blue potions go for 35. I don't need anything right now, so we're just gonna run outside of the shop. You'd think he'd be thankful that I took out that hive over his door, probably chasing off his customers. Oh well. So we can go over here. There's gonna be another beehive. Oh, fell. That's okay. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I can definitely get this. Shoot that. Don't need the sword. You can find items like all over the place. There are a couple of chests here. What the heck, Hype? What did you just do? There we go. That's how we do this. So there's a chest we can open right here. Think there's a blue potion in this? Nope, green herb. It's the other chest I'm thinking of that has a blue potion. Ah, huge, a moose.
Welcome to Torras. I am Jamoose, the town's shoemaker. Here, I think only of your feet.
Ooh,
Perhaps you've met
kinky.
my son in the forest. I'm training him to follow in my footsteps. You get it? Hey, oh, well, never mind. You see, I dream of making the best boots ever. But I need plastics, and I need you to test my boots. If you give me just 40 plastics, you can run a race against the clock wearing my boots. And if you beat the record, on behalf of the shoemakers Jamoose and Son, I'll give you a very useful gift to a great knight such as yourself. So, do you want to run this race, Sir Knight, eh?
Well, I've got the money to. And that gift sounds awesome, so yeah, let's do it.
Here's how the race works. On my signal, you must follow the route indicated by the torches. Each time you pass a torch and put it out, others will appear. The last torch will reveal the gift offered by Jamoose and Son. But remember, Sir Knight, it's against the clock. You must be quick. Do you want me to explain it again?
No, thank you, Jamoose. I think I get it. It's a simple race. Probably the easiest in the entire game.
Over to you, Sir Knight. On your mark, set, go!
Hopefully the lag doesn't kind of kill me. So you can see that this race is timed. And you do it by running through these torches. See a little bit of Torras this way too. So here we are back at the front gate. So this is the only race in the game that actually turns back on itself. All the others are straight point A to point B. But this one just says, go run around the town and come right back here. Let's get it. Yeah, there we go. So here's what we get. We get something for blue potions. Jamoose and Son the Shoemakers, thank you. You are now able to carry up to 10 blue potions. Yep. So that's a lot of. That's what all the upgrades here do. Is they increase your carry capacity for certain things. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of light there.
Well done and thank you. I hope you like the present from Jamoose and Son. You've shown me that I can still improve my boots. It may take a long time, but one day they'll be unbelievable. Now, you can rerun the race if you wish. Would you like to?
No, I don't. And I really hate that how yes is the first option, because when you run these races multiple times, you'll actually get items based on whatever the upgrade you get. So with this race, since it upgraded my blue potions, every time I run it now, I'll get extra blue potions. But sometimes I don't want to, and I'm impatient. I try to just blast through all the conversations, and you'll be hitting yes, and you'll be have to run the race again and again and again and again and again and again. So you have to take it a little slow. So yeah, no, I don't want to run it again though.
But you don't know what you're missing. These are really good boots. If you change your mind, come back and see me. I'll be here all day.
Maybe one day. I might come back and run for more blue potions. They're kind of useless because they're weak, but there we go. That's the first of, I think, 5 races. So now we've got these barrels we can explode over here, and in this chest is a blue potion. Hi. Hello, lady. How are you?
You're taking a risk walking about like that in foreign armor. The king will certainly make you pay. Unless these wretched bees do. They've got nests everywhere in this town. Someone should take it upon themselves to get rid of them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So she kind of gives us a little hint that after what's going on around here, so like the kingdom's at war, and foreign knights are not exactly looked on favorably by the king here. And we've got another Quaesitus here. Res Historiae, the town of Torras was founded by our sovereign Tascan I. Our most illustrious king did this out of pure generosity, his dearest wish being that the people should be well housed. The king agrees to provide the townspeople with an army to protect them in return for their absolute obedience. Tascan I seems to be quite the tyrant. We don't need to run this way. So if we continue over here, we got a blacksmith here we can talk to.
Sir Knight, you're in luck. This is where you'll find the best military equipment around. As I always say, for military gear, the search stops here. Right then, I can reinforce your armor for 25 plastics, or sell you 10 crossbow bolts for 10 plastics. Make your choice.
So, what I was talking about earlier with the armor, you can reinforce your armor here, get your armor back up to full. I don't need to right now. But, again, if you ever need to, it's here. And another Quaesitus. Monitum Publicum. Our magnificent king, Tascan I, decrees that all the inhabitants of the town must serve the fortress. War against the monastery is inevitable. Volunteers are welcome. The wealth of the kingdom is proof of its superiority. Everyone must be on his guard to ensure that nothing is stolen. Anyone found guilty of spying for the monastery will be thrown into the dungeons. Now you'll notice that when people talk or when you read something, some things are highlighted in red. Obviously that means it's important.
A foreign knight. I love it when someone comes from far away to admire my buildings. I'm Bolduc, the architect who designed the fortress, and I'm very proud of it, even if that interfering idiot Tascan did have to poke his nose into my plans. And speaking of that ungrateful king, that so-and-so Tascan, be careful if you go near his fortress. He's not too keen on strangers at the moment. Only a courageous man would be able to get in there. Courageous? The field of courage. Thank you, Sir Knight. You've just given me an idea. A field of courage.
Well, obviously that's going to be important later. And sorry for that lame angle, but yeah, here's Bolduc. Here's what the guy looks like. He's a slightly important character. And I believe, yep, there is another beehive right up here. So we'll take that down. And not there. Now, one important thing about this game, talk to everyone if you get stuck. I know it's classic game logic, but yeah, seriously, talk to everyone if you get stuck. Because when I first played this, I got so stuck, I didn't know what to do. Res Historiae, the king's fortress was built by Bolduc. This great architect was discovered by the illustrious Tascan I. With this building, our king wanted to demonstrate his obvious superiority to the rest of the world. All strangers and all inhabitants must respect the absolute power of the fortress. Fun, fun. Hello.
Oh no, another knight! They're everywhere! You're not very original.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a dangerous alchemist, amethyst, magician. And I'll have a great, big, huge laboratory.
Something tells me I should throw you into this river right now, kid. Ow, the lag. Get that beehive over there. That's another one. So that's 4 out of 10. This lag is irritating me. Hello.
Well now, a foreign knight. You should leave here. There's war in the air and I don't like it. The monastery's definitely going to attempt something. I've seen Grandslack, the king's new guard. I wouldn't like to have to face him. Although, given his height, if you jumped on him, he'd fall over backwards without a doubt.
Yep, that's a nice nice thing to know. Hello,
Get
hello.
away from me! The only thing you're any good for is fighting wars. I've just seen Grandslack, the king's new guard. He's really scary. It's because of people like you that they have guards like him. As for me, he doesn't scare me. He's probably a big softy like all warriors. Grandslack's bound to have a soft side to him.
Yeah, he sounds pretty tough. Alright, so we have one more person to talk to out here in the city. And this is it's this little girl.
I'd really love to be a knight like you. Your armor is so beautiful. Oh, I'm thirsty. Have you got any water tonight? No? Never mind. I don't know why, but the water from the well doesn't taste good at all.
So you'll notice that well is here in red. This is actually how you advance in the game. You go down this well. But you wouldn't know that unless you talk to her. Or, you know, if you were just kind of jumping around exploring, jump in the well, you see, oh, there's a button down there. But seriously, like, if you get stuck not knowing what to do, if you talk to everyone, you'll have your best chances of talking to this girl, who is literally the only person in this entire town who points you in this direction. And now we've got one more thing before I want to end this video, and that's to go into the inn. Get a little cutscene here.
Well now, a strange night in Torras. Now I've seen everything. Bonin, bring me some refreshments. It'll be worth your while.
And some for me too. You see, Sir Knight, the town's fortress won't tolerate strangers at the moment. If you go there, you must be very brave. Or mad.
It's a good job you're not wearing the livery of the monastery Templars. If you were, all the fortress guards would be after you.
Those fools at the monastery fancy wanting to attack Torras and the fortress and take power. That's as stupid as the king's guards. But wait! You could be a spy from the monastery in disguise. Bonin! Bonin, quick! Call the guards! Guards! Guards!
That's enough! Otherwise I won't serve you, understand? As far as I'm concerned, he's a customer just like anyone else. Come in, handsome knight! Ignore these empty-headed buffoons!
I like Bonin. She's quite the strong, independent woman. Let's see what these guys have to say.
Well, we are in a fine mess. Tascan the First collects symbols of power, jewels, armor, breastplates. He wants to decorate his fortress to show his supremacy. And outside the town, the monastery's demanding the throne. The monastery, the king. What's the difference? They're both idiots with weapons. Yeah, we'll have a war on our hands before long. No doubt about it.
So you can kind of get a feel for how people in this town feel about their king.
Don't listen to what that other idiot says. Taskin the First founded Torras, and we owe him a lot. The economy's doing well, and since the king raised an army, the tradesmen and the blacksmith are rich. The monastery's just a joke. They're recruiting huge monks to defend themselves. It's absolutely ridiculous. With guards like Grandslack, even if he does topple over from time to time, we'll crush them.
Even more tips and foreshadow here. Kind of letting you know what's going on. Oh, by the way, if you stand too close to the barrels, you get hurt. I don't think I pointed that out earlier. Stand too close to this fire. No, okay, never mind. For some reason I thought you would get hurt. So if we go up here into bedrooms here in the inn, there's another save point. And let's use it. Okay, so I'll just overwrite the test file I had. I don't know why I bothered to change the name back to what it was, but here we go. And with that, let's turn Hype around because we can actually see his face in here. With that, this has been Hype the Time Quest. My name is Daniel. This is Silver Sun Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, please click that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. There will be more of this game coming on every Wednesday at noon. And please feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the game. Thank you very much, and goodbye.